Welcome to Capitol Spotlight. I'm your host, Dave Barber. Now we're deviating a little bit from our normal format. Usually we're on the third floor of the State House. Today we're on the second floor because we've just come from a very distinguished group of people talking about Sexual Assault Awareness Month, something that's very important to this state and to citizens across our country. And we were able to get a moment with State Representative Deb Ruggiero. And Representative, you attended the event, and obviously I didn't realize the problem was as significant until I heard some of those statistics that were being thrown about. It's something obviously that you're concerned about too.
Absolutely, it is pervasive. You know, April is Sexual Assault Awareness Month, but sexual assault is something that knows no boundaries. And we're talking about children and trying to keep children safe. 1 in 4 girls and 1 in 6 boys before the age of 18 will have some sort of sexual assault. What we heard today from some of the survivors was really riveting. You know, one young woman from South Kingstown who talked about from the age of 6 until 16, she was sexually abused by 3 family members. Another young man who talked about being sexually abused by a priest for a year, and he talked about his torment. And you ask yourself, how can we not keep children safe? And it's about talking about it. That's why the theme is it's time to talk about it. So if you are someone who's been sexually abused or you know someone, it is so important for people to talk about it.
No question. And again, when you mention talk about it, that's important because so many people, victims, keep this sequestered for years. They live in torment. They have shame. I thought it was impressive today that we had actual victims come forward and talk about their experience. And although traumatic indeed, there's no need to have shame. It's important that people come forward so they can get the help they need and that we can bring the perpetrators of this type of criminal element to justice.
Yeah, it's not about shame and it's not about being a victim. It is about hope. It is about surviving, and it is about finding the support and love so you go forward in your life and realize that there is help out there and there are people who care about you. And that was the message that really resounded. And even after the 3 folks spoke, I asked them, I said, you did a great job. And they said, wow, that was tough, but I feel really good. I said, yeah, it helps to talk about it.
You know, let's talk a little business real quickly before you go. What's happening with your renewable energy legislation that I know you've worked very hard on this session?
Well, as you know, last year we put together a suite of renewable energy bills that are now law in this state that really helped us as a state leapfrog from being a laggard in renewable energy to being a real leader. I have a bill now to reinstate the renewable energy tax credit for homeowners. And this is really important because it's important for homeowners to be able to get that tax break. And it's small amounts of money, but it is big amounts of money to the state and the renewable energy industry when they employ people to do the solar installations at your house, when they pay payroll taxes. So it's an economic driver, and I'm hopeful that we can get it through the House Finance and over the goal line this year.
Well, we're into the home stretch of session. Is this when the pressure continues to mount? What's it been like so far?
I didn't know the pressure ever stopped.
Good point.
It's an honor to serve. It really is. I feel so lucky to be here. Although the decisions are hard, it's really incredible to be able to have a voice at the table. And I just hope I can continue to be thoughtful and deliberate. And I thank you for electing me. And I look forward to continue the work that we're doing.
Representative, thank you so much for talking to us. And thank you for taking part in the special program here at the State House today. I look forward to talking with you again soon.
Thanks, Dave. It's my joy.
And of course, we couldn't do it without you. Thank you so much for watching Capitol Spotlight from the second floor of the State House. I'm Dave Barber.